got a little bit of a drive this morning. I gotta go get my oil changed in my work truck, and I'm gonna probably be sitting there for a minute. And I wanted to discuss something that's been kind of bugging me a lot lately, and it involves one of our favorite subjects: the use of PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, steroids, or whatever, TRT. It could be whatever, anything. I've been watching a lot of videos. Guys my age or older or some younger, whatever, admit to the use of PEDs, but they really downplay them. Like I don't know, it's hard to describe, but they talk like they're ashamed of their usage. They'll admit to like small cycles, like, oh, I did the trend for 6 months like 10 years ago or whatever. Or the other one is like TRT. They'll like really downplay that. They're like, well, I was TRT and I'm on the minimum prescribed levels. And it's not whether or not they're being truthful or not. It's kind of irrelevant. It doesn't matter because there's really no way to prove how much you're taking or whatever. You could have the best physique in the world and be on a tiniest amount. Some guys are really hyper responsive. Conversely, you could be on enough to kill an elephant and look like a bag of crap. It all depends. It depends a lot on how you train, genetics. There's so much that goes into it. And we have this tendency to look at a guy with a decent physique who has admitted or is obviously on the use of something, and everybody just assumes that guy's, whatever, blasting enormous amounts, copious amounts of, the worst compounds known to man. And a lot of people I got really awesome results the first few months that I was on nothing but doctor-prescribed testosterone. I thought I looked great. I already had a pretty decent physique as a natural, so there might be something to that. And I would consider myself a hyper responder, so I don't have to take a whole lot of stuff to get really good results. But none of that is here nor there. I don't care about any of that. What I care about is the intention of the conversation. I wish guys would be men and own their shit. And when I say own it, it's not even like admit to your faults or your crimes. No, own it. You made a decision to do something and you have a reason for it. Why are you letting the internet, dictate your morality? I don't see that I have done anything wrong at any point, and I am not sorry for anything that I've done in my training. I've always been open and honest about it. And I don't care if you don't like it. Like, it doesn't bother me. That I don't give a shit. You could say what you want. You could say, oh, well, you're going to die when you're whatever. And I'm like, first of all, most of the people that comment on my videos that say derogatory things, do you honestly think any of them really give a crap about my best interests? Do you think any of them care if I live to be 50 or if I live to be 100? Do you think any of them give a crap if I succeed or fail? They just want what's best for me. We're worried about your health. Really? No, you're a bunch of haters. And admittedly, some of you guys are just doing it for fun. We're men talking crap to each other the way it's supposed to be. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't care about that stuff. What I care most about is the guys that take it personal. They'll leverage criticism to somebody that's admitted to the use of PEDs, and then that guy will just like really try to downplay and justify, like, well, it was a different time back then, and everybody makes mistakes, and it's like, what? Stop being a pussy. You didn't make a mistake. You tried something, and maybe now you realize, hey, look, well, let's be honest. PEDs are unhealthy. They could kill you. Absolutely, 100%. They're dangerous. You're messing with your endocrine system. You're turning yourself into a science project. And I think it's pretty well documented that there's a lot of deaths that surround the usage of PEDs. But there's also, I think, really good case usage, especially when you have health problems, if you have injuries, if you're, recovering from, look, I'm 49, if I didn't go on TRT at a minimum, I probably wouldn't still be powerlifting. So you're going to tell me that me making a decision to do something so that I can continue to do the things that I'm passionate about is a problem? What would be your alternative quality of life? Me sitting there all depressed, wishing, I could play with the boys or whatever. The bottom line is, I'm a big boy. I make my own decisions, and I don't care if you don't like it. It's not about you. It never has been. That's the other thing, is a lot of these guys, they make these issues about them and they take it personal. And it's just like, it's neither here nor there. There's no emotion behind it whatsoever. It's not personal. It has nothing to do with you. It's between me, my doctor, and if I'm lying and I'm doing something that's going to kill me, that's on me too. I've never once gotten a derogatory comment from somebody that actually cares about me. Now, you could say, well, that's because no one cares about you, dumbass. No, but you know what? The people that know me, the people that are close to me, they know what kind of person I am. And I'm actually very cautious when it comes to stuff. It took me 46 years to make the decision to try testosterone. I don't even do supplements. And it's not even because I'm like one of those noble natties who are against like creatine use. It's mostly because I would buy vitamins and supplements and I would start taking them. And then by day 3, I would get too lazy to make my shakes and I'd forget about it. And I never got any good use out of them anyways. And if I had to take PEDs the same way you got to take like your morning shakes and all that, I'd probably screw that up too. Luckily, it's the way you employ this stuff, it's fairly easy to keep on a good schedule. So it's not something, you have to be really, really bad to screw it up. No, what this rant is about, it's not about whether you use or not. It's not about whether the drugs are good or bad. It's not about whether it's cheating or it's not cheating. It's whatever. What it is I just wish people would not feel so guilty about making decisions that for their own lives, like they owe the internet an explanation for the things they've done. I think the only thing that I owe the internet is honesty in what I present. And outside of that, I don't owe a damn thing. I don't owe an apology. I don't really care if you don't like it. It is what it is. And honestly, I'm going to continue to do what I think is best for me. Now, if I say something like, after competition, I'm down to TRT, and you're like, I don't believe you. Okay. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It was like the fake weight video. Normally, I don't respond to those, and I'll tell you why. All my numbers are on record. They're on record. You can just go and look and see what I've lifted in competition. I'm not going to show my plates so you can see the little 5 or the 2.5 on the end. Or if I'm off, like if I miscount, I've miscounted in both directions. I've overloaded myself and I've underloaded myself. I'm not going to make correction videos. I don't give a shit. It's training. Who cares? Whatever. And I don't really care if you think it's fake or not. I don't give a shit. If you're accusing me of lifting weights, faking the amount of weight that I have on there for an amount of weight that I lift regularly and lifted in competition. A month ago, what is there to lie about? So let's just say that I actually had 365 pounds on the bar instead of 385. Who cares? It's not even my top end. You know what I mean? It's okay. He's not cheating. Cheating at what? I'm not competing with you, dipshit. You're a fucking idiot. Oh, man. I don't know. This is one of those rant videos where it's just I just wish people would kind of just stand up for themselves. It actually bothers me when guys like Max will accuse guys like Egg Boy of using fake plates, and he makes a video where he puts magnets on them to show that it's real steel. Don't justify yourself to that fat cow. Are you kidding me? Just own it. Who cares? He accused you of being fake. I wouldn't even dignify it. You know what I mean? Why are you even getting upset? Who the hell is he? He's not the arbiter of the sports world. Nobody knows who he is or gives a crap about his opinion. So why are you going out of your way to make a video proving that you're not lying? Like, I'm not lying, guys. See, I'm a real lifter. Like, we know, dude. Anybody who knows. They can clearly see the plates are real. He's just, like, don't lower yourself by giving him credence. Now, you could just say, well, you just did the same thing. You just did a video to prove that you weren't lying. And, yep, I need to take my own advice. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just been like, yeah, whatever, they're fake. You're right. Like, if whatever. Yeah, I'm not perfect either. Max, you're a moron. I'll leave it at that. All right, guys. I got to get to work here.